actually just finishing out my Johnson application.
Nice. Do you have a story in mind for Johnson so they can kind of get an idea of who you are as a person?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tell them about my Ford experience. You know, I still remember it as clear as day, pretty much. I remember it was one of my first meetings. I walked into a meeting room. There was, about 10 or 15 seats. My entire team sat down. My boss started the meeting, and, pretty much my entire team eviscerated me. It was very indirect, but I sat there and I was extremely embarrassed. I had made a mistake on a deal and I didn't buy it, and all of my counterparts and everybody were ripping me. I just sat there and just taking the beating, just taking it. And I remember walking out. I was only 23 years old, and I was just like, that was the first time I'd ever experienced anything like that. And it was very humbling, honestly. I sat there, I kind of collected my thoughts, and at the time my boss was sitting right next to me, and I told him, I was like, hey man, that was rough. And he was like, yeah, it wasn't that great. I'm like, I need to do a better job. Obviously, I don't know what I've been doing that hasn't, really produced a great analyst so far, that being me, but I need to figure out a better way to do this. And he's like, I appreciate you being honest, and yeah, we probably need to figure out a way to do better. And I asked him if he would help me, and he said, yeah. And, the next couple months we worked on it, got better and better, and then near the end of the program kind of turned around, and I actually was one of the best analysts after working with him and, getting better and refining my skills. And it actually got to the point where I was teaching incoming analysts on my approach and the way that I analyze deals. And because of the great valley and peak that I hit while I was in that position, my boss actually recommended me for the Top Achiever Award, and it only went out to about the top 3% of all of Ford. And I actually got recommended to it, and I got the award, and I think it really showed how I could, be humble as a person and, understand where I'm wrong and listen to other people's opinions. And sometimes it might be rough to hear, but honestly, I think at the end of the day, I can take that advice, learn, and build. And that's the type of person I think I could be as a member of Johnson. I think I can be the type of person who's there, who listens to other people's opinions, who learns from their mistakes, and comes out better, and really comes out as a top achiever outside the program.